lesson 8 of module 2, where we're going to look at getting billing set up in your account. Now, if you've already got an AdWords account and it's already set up with billing, you can skip this one. If not, then we'll dive into it. It's going to be a very short video, this one, because there's nothing too complicated to run through. So just a quick recap. In the last session, we created our AdWords account if you needed to do that. This one, we're going to just get the billing set up so we can actually start and get the account ready to run and get it ready to take some ads for us. A couple of important options to understand. Google allows you to pay by bank or by credit or debit card. Most options apply to most countries, though one important caveat is that they do change and they do vary from country to country, so you do need to make sure anything that we go through here is applicable in your country. In most it will be absolutely fine, but just do that check as you go through. So if you do a bank payment, so you give Google your bank account number, all the details that they need, they will go through a verification process where they will pay a small deposit into your account to prove that you own the account. You then have to confirm the amount back to them, and it takes about a week to go through this process. So if you're keen to get started, it's a slow way to go through. In contrast, if you use a credit card payment or a debit card payment, it will immediately be active. As soon as Google have verified that card, you're good to go. So they're your two primary payment options, and you have two payment methods. You can pay manually, which is a payment in advance. So you say to Google, take out $500 from my credit card now. You process the payment, and then your ads can start running. And they will run until that balance is depleted to zero, and then they will stop. I'm ignoring budget controls and things like that for a moment. We're just talking purely about payment. Once that balance has reached zero, your ads will stop until such time that you make another payment. Now, if you forget to do that, clearly there'll be a period where your ads will not be running. There is no need in AdWords to control your spend using prepayment. In my experience, it's massively inconvenient, it's frustrating, and it will cause constant interruptions to campaigns because people forget to pay, you get busy, you go on and do something else. So I would suggest that that's not the best way to go. It isn't also the best way from a cash flow point of view because you're paying in advance. If we look at the automatic payment, that's completely different. You choose an amount and authorize Google to take that amount, say $500, off your card whenever the balance is reached to that amount. If you don't do it that way, what it will also happen is if you haven't reached that balance in 30 days, it will take a payment after 30 days regardless. So the automatic payments give you a maximum of 30 days credit for your ads with amounts to take off your card that you define. My strong recommendation is go for automatic payment in arrears by credit card. It's the fastest to get set up. If you've got any loyalty card schemes on your credit card, you'll get loyalty points on them or whatever it is that your particular card provider has, and you get credit on your account. So you pay in advance as the money is you pay in arrears after the money's been spent. Also look out for promotional offers. If you've got a new account, and usually offers only apply to new accounts, within the first 14 days of creation, you can get promotional vouchers which Google hand out fairly readily. They vary, but typically $25 spend will give you $75. Sometimes they run a spend up to $150 a month one and we'll match it in month two. The aim is they always want to keep you spending into that second month, so look out for those. So just to run you through quickly what this looks like in the interface, I'm just going to dive into it now. So here's my AdWords account. What will happen is, this is the first time I've logged into this account, and so I'm taken to a campaign creation screen, and billing setup is a small link at the bottom left. Once you've been into the account more than once, Google will be very keen for you to get billing put on your account, and you'll typically see a big red bar across the top that will say, billing is not set up, please click here to enable billing. So look out for that. Trust me, however their interface changes, they will always want to get a credit card on the account as quickly as possible. So I'm going to go to billing setup. First thing you need to choose is your country. I'll choose US. Obviously, make sure that matches wherever you have your credit card or your bank account, or you will not be able to make a payment. It will now load up my payment options. I need to choose whether I'm a business or an individual, and that's fine. Put in my typical address details, and then down here, this is where we choose the options that really matter. So automatic payments, any confusion at all, click on or hover over the question mark, and you can see the detail of it. But typically, we're going to go for automatic payments. We're going to choose a credit card. It'll ask me for a number, confirm address if necessary. It'll ask me what language I want, and I have to tick terms and conditions. Once I hit the blue button, we're good to go, we're done. That's how we set billing up. Very, very simple. So, with that said, if you haven't got billing already in your account, I suggest you go away, get that set up now, and we'll take the next step from here. Thanks, bye for now.